consider them
wearing, basketball shorts or something like that.
So I think it takes it back all back to preference.
Yes, it really is about preference. There's some lesbians who love having a girly girl, another person who wears makeup, another person who does those kinds of things. Or, some lesbians like stems, which are basically lesbians who dress more masculine but are more girly as well, like wearing makeup and things. For me personally, that's not my preference. But everybody has their own people that they like. I personally, for me, feel as though that being attracted to a masculine woman, I don't like men. And it is hard to explain. It really is.
That sounds funny. No, it just sounds funny.
So there's
there's
three
types. Like a tomboy.
So so you have your masculine lesbians, your studs that dress masculine, don't really like girly things, such as getting their nails done, putting makeup on, things like that. There's, your feminine masculine women who may like to get their nails done, who may like to put makeup on, but their clothing, they like to be more masculine looking. All of them are different.
Yeah, okay,
every person
like
is
Jenna.
different.
Jenna. Because she does wear makeup. I don't know if she does her nails.
In my opinion, that would be a STEM. That would be a feminine, masculine woman. But every one of them is different. What one masculine woman is okay with doing, maybe another won't. What one feminine woman is okay with doing, another won't. Every one of them is completely.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So this is why I don't like labels, because this is how it gets confusing. Like, this is why I'm not a label person. You just love who you love. It doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, they, them, whatever it is. I don't like labels, because this is the very reason why I don't like labels, because it just causes so much controversy. Like, this is the world that we live in now. So there's labels. But there are different labels. Like, there are stems, which are, to me, in my opinion, but everybody's opinions are different. A STEM to me is like D, or like Lacey, a girl that has long hair, that wears makeup, that's dressed masculine, but she still looks feminine. So that's a STEM to me. Someone that has long hair, you know what I'm saying? They still look very feminine, but they dress in men's clothing. That's how I feel like a STEM is. Me, I'm considered mass because I have shorter hair and I look more butchier than they do. I have shorter hair. I have more of like a masculine figure than they do. So to me, I'm a mask lesbian. And then there's femmes, which are girls like you, feminine, that wear, get their nails done. They get, there's a femme. And then studs nowadays, but I could have swore back in the day when I was growing up, a stud was just us. But now a stud is considered a black masculine woman. That's what a stud is nowadays.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. I don't know that either.
Yeah, those are and then you have your trans, which, those are as well in the community as well. So like, that's why I don't really like labels, because it's just very confusing to a bunch of people. And that's why some people just don't understand it, because there has to be all these different things.
But I do feel like we should normalize being able to ask questions and understand, like, legit.
No, yeah, I don't take offense to your questions at all. Like, I didn't take offense to them. That's why I came over here and asked you, like, why do you think all of us masculine people want to be men? Because, like, that's not true.
Did you hear the live?
I just heard the part where you said that, and I was like, well, why would, like, we all don't want to be that way.
Okay. But I could say, I think that maybe some of my anger was coming out, absolutely, and still not understanding some things. I stand on that I don't understand why a woman would be running around screaming, suck my eggplant.
I mean, I get it. I mean, there's, you know what I mean? And since you're not in, like, you're not in this community, like, you don't really know too much of what's going on, like, I don't expect you to understand it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for you to understand. You're not, you know, you don't like masculine women, or you pretty much, I mean, you're not really with a woman.
I did try it. I did.
But you didn't, but you didn't really like it, and you're with a man now. So therefore, like,
No.
it's just not something that you're into. You like men, but maybe once in a while, if you get drunk, you might do something with a girl. Like, I don't think you would ever be in a full-term relationship, get married to a woman. I just don't see that with you.
I think personally that it was blown up out of hate from the other person.
And it might have. I mean, that's
They're
why
mad
I
at
just
you.
came to ask a question, because I was like, wait, are we saying that like all masculine women want to be men? Because that's not true.
Because she was over in Dez's live, and in certain things that you said, she would pause it and say, like, see Dez, like right there, that part. But she wanted Dez to agree with what you were saying. Nothing that you said was offensive. But she wants to make a big deal out of it because you've pissed her off.
And I won't say, I am not straight through and through. I'm not.
I know that you're not. That's why I was like, I'm straight, but
I've always looked at it as I am into men and women. I just happen to fall in love with a man, and that's who I'm with. But I find women absolutely beautiful, and I've enjoyed being with women. I have attempted to talk my husband into bringing women in. He's not game, and that's fine. It is what it is. But so I kind of disagree with your statement. I just happen to, that's who I
Me
found.
too. Yeah, Mrs. If she had the option to have another woman with her in her home,
Like live in. I would be a throuple type of person,
facts.
but it would be with a feminine woman.
And that's your preference. Like, you like women, you like feminine women. Like, you like a girl that dresses girly girl, that, you know, wears
Right.
short shorts and earrings and nails and stuff like that. And that's your preference. And I think that's where it all got confused was, I mean, that's your preference. That's what you like, but it's not going to be what everybody else likes. So, you know, there are women out there that like masculine women, and they might only like them because that's just what they like. It's just, I don't know. It's that's the best part about being in, I guess, where we live here in the United States, where we can love who we want to love and be with who we want
I
to be
think
with.
that's amazing. I do. So Kayla wanted me to ask her a question. She said, how does one wearing such body part get there, you know?
Huh?
What? I'm assuming, like the
how does a
thing
woman
that you put on.
a strap on?
I'm assuming they take it off would be my guess.
What do you talk like a?
How do you get off?
How does a woman get off by wearing a strap on?
Oh,
Is that what
I
you're
mean,
asking?
there's all kinds of different toys out there, guys. Like, yeah, exactly. There are strap-ons that have vibrations in them.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know
I didn't know that neither.
We're learning.
So, like, there's so, like, that, and I think that's another thing about the gay community. Like, we have found out so much being this way. Like, there's so much to explore out there that not a lot of people really know about.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know about that. She said, I'm going to the store.
But that's the thing with being with a woman, like, and maybe it's because, like, I love women because they're they're beautiful. Like, I love how they're nurturing and they're caring, and they notice more things than what like a man does. Like, You know what I'm saying? And that might be why they like women more than men. I don't know. You'd have to ask a actual femme girl that isn't bisexual, that hasn't had men's trauma, that question. I would, because I'm honestly curious now too. I want to know why a feminine woman that doesn't have any type of issues with men would want to date someone like that looks very masculine like a man. I mean, I would. That's a great question.
Thank you.
I can't answer that because it's not. I'm a masculine.
I feel
woman,
like
so.
that was that not my question?
It was.
And I don't think there's anything offensive with that. I don't. But you did say, you know, like I said, a couple of things that I was just like, I'm going to go ask her. Because that's just what I do. Like, I'll come into the live and I'll ask. Like, just like I did with Train one time. I went into her live and asked her a question because, like, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to go live and talk crap about it. I'm going to come to the source that said it and I'm going to ask, like, hey, did you say this? Did you mean that? Like, what did you mean by that?
Right. Right. I know somebody told me to look at somebody's question, but I done got lost in who the person was.
There's somebody in the comments who said they're married. Said they're married to a mask with no man trauma.
So I did see somebody say that they've never been with a man. So how do you know if you've never?
Oh, I've never been with a man.
You've never been with a man?
No.
So how do you know you don't like men?
I don't know. I just don't like. I'm not attracted to that. I'm not attracted to something that swings and ball. I just I just can't. I'm not attracted to it. It's not. It's not like something that I'm attracted to. I've dated, like, when being younger, like I had boyfriends, but they just never did it for me. Like, a woman is so much more sensitive, and like they want to hold your hand and they like want to play with your hair, and like you can do your nails together, and like you could, I don't know, it's just different experience than dating like a man. And that's all that I can explain
My
it.
husband and I do all the things that you just said, except doing our nails together. And I've attempted to get him, to go get pedicures with me and things, but he won't do it.
But maybe you're lucky that you got a man like that, because a lot of men aren't. They don't think that they can be that way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they feel like they have to play the man role. They can't cry. They can't be sensitive. And
Wait,
I want to real because I get to talking. I just want to tell you something real fast, Leah. When you said you had heard some things and you were kind of like, oh, I want to ask questions. So when I listened to that live, I took it as the questions were being answered, and it was stabs at KP to piss her off. Right? So that would be like me saying, I don't like big women with blonde hair, and they'd be like, oh my God, I'd be like, no, bitch, I was just talking about Missy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like she took that and made it, because she said that Missy was homosexual. Well, that means that she's scared of gay people, like just lying to lie. And I feel like she took the context of it and then put her own twist on it, when really they were just talking shit about you, boo-boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where I was coming
from.
There
were some things that people said that were said, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. Well, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I took it. And she's run with it. And I'm straight as they come. Trust me, Missy tried to get me moving with her. She said I was fine.
Oh my God.
And I told her, baby, and you know what? She never made me feel uncomfortable. But baby, I'm as straight as they come, front and back. I ain't got no boobies, ain't got no ass. Okay, just kidding.
She's a lie. She just hides them.
What?
Jane, you got a booty.
She does, and she does. She wears bigger T-shirts. She came out in a bathing suit one day, and I was like, where did they come from?
I just think it just got this. I don't know. I just wanted to verify that question that you had said, or what you had said. But now that Train kind of explained what you were saying,
that's how I watched it. I watched it as, when Melissa and I were fighting, and I would say stuff. People like, oh my God, Train's coming after people that look like this. No, bitch, I'm just coming after her. If you took offense to it, that's a you problem. And she saw the narrative that she could run with, and that's what she's trying to do, is make everybody try to be mad that Missy's homophobic.
Yes.
And that's what I got.
Understand with the topic of conversation how she could even say that. Like
I mean,
I was
she
trying to
also
get my husband to allow your girlfriend to come into our relationship. So how that?
she said her teeth were crooked because of a tongue ring. I mean, why did she say the shit that she says? I don't fucking know.
Touche.
I mean,
Okay, well, that's all I had. That's all I was
I
saying.
love a good educational live. Love it because I did learn quite a few things. I learned things the other night as well when this originally happened, and I love that. I love learning things. I really didn't mean anything bad by it. I definitely was trying to offend KP. I was.
I have no problem with anybody on this app, so I don't really. I mean, if you guys have beef with each other, that's your guys' thing. I just wanted to ask you that question on the whole, like,
really don't.
Why do you feel like all of us, like masculine women, want to be like men?
She's mad because I listened to her live and she started dating somebody that I have had issues with. Like legit, that's what it is.
I don't know. That hasn't got nothing to do with me. I just wanted to know why you said that, and then I wanted to know some other questions, and that's why I'm asking.
Absolutely.
Well, look, I don't know about the. Well, look, I don't know about that. The strappies got vibies.
That is crazy. That is crazy. They like I don't know about the leak in the fluid. I guess Diddy would get that. I personally wouldn't want one. I mean, that's like extra mess without.
As a lesbian that dates studs, I'm just going to tell you that you didn't offend me. And I think that it's absolutely ridiculous that that's the narrative that was set. And I don't think that you meant anything offensively by it.
I did that.
Period.
I really did.
At the end of the day, it's really not what they look like. It's what's underneath it, right? Because, yeah. But it was not, I don't feel, I listened to it. Somebody sent it to me and said the same thing. And I was like, as somebody who dates studs, I don't think that that's offensive in any ways. I don't think that she meant that in like dogging me out just because I date studs. Like, because I understand like where you're coming from. When I first, I actually, when I was like bi, I would not date a stud. Right, because I said the same thing. I was like, the dude, like I'm bi, I'd be with a dude, right? And that is literally like I would only sleep with girls who were. I actually quit talking to a girl once because she was very femme, and now she's actually stud. She's actually in my life all the time. We're still very close friends, and it drives me crazy because once I actually like started dating studs, it was like, oh, like, but it took a lot to get past that. Like,
look, hold on, Nan. A stud is different.
Well, I know the technical terms of what a stud is versus I know.
I really did learn a lot, and look, I'm all about that. I really am. I like that's crazy.
So a stud is a what again? Tell me again.
A black lesbian.
Yeah, it's a person of color. Yes, that has that's where that term originated from.
Okay.
An intact breeding horse. That's funny. That is technically too, but that is what they started calling a person of color that dresses female, that dresses like a guy.
And I could probably ask a million questions about the male aspect. Gay men. I probably got a whole bunch of questions about that too. I mean, I'm not going to go there.
Not in jail.
As a woman married to a woman who does not use additional parts other than a wand, which is just a vibrating tool between the two of us, I'm going to speak on this. I don't have any sexual male trauma. The trauma that I have is just physical abuse, but that's neither here nor there. I just find masculine presenting women attractive, and not that I don't find feminine women attractive. It's just that I just find masculine presenting women attractive. I don't know if it's the way that they that they present themselves, that they
But
carry
I think
themselves.
that you're like me though, Cheryl, because
Yeah.
like I can't do like the mask presenting women that are like, you know, like I'm daddy, like I'm
Oh, yeah, no, I
daddy,
would
I'm
never-
the man of the
no.
relationship.
No.
Like I can't do that. Like despite what everyone thinks, every stud that I've been with is actually very feminine.
So now the term
I can't
stud,
you have to have the
I
feminine
wanted to
qualities.
so back in like when everything was coming about with, you know, like openly gay, everybody coming out of the closet, there were black mask presenting women that were lesbians that were identifying as butch. And white women, obviously because of segregation, everything that was going on with racism, were not allowing black women to use the term butch. So they have their own term, which is stud. Then it started being, you know, used generally for all mask presenting women, and white women were presenting as studs, and they kind of took that power back, and black mask women that are lesbians started saying, you know what, this is our term, we're going to keep it, we're taking it back because you wouldn't allow us to identify as butch. And that's where it came from. It was basically just a racial power move that they did, which empowered them to still be mask presenting women and having their own label, because they weren't allowed to use it because of quote unquote white women telling them that they couldn't, which was really fucked up. So when they came up with their own stud term, white women started using it, and they're like, no, this is ours. You made us come up with our own term, and we're going to keep it, and it's going to be ours. So that is where that came from. But I can say that vibrators are the wave. Okay, that's where we're
I'm
at.
all about a tool belt, and I'm
And
with the man's.
the strapone does have, you know, like you have to put on the whole harness. That harness has something that the strapone actually attaches to, and on the other side of that attachment is a vibrator that will rest on a woman's parts, so that this way she could be pleasured at the same time as pleasuring her woman with a strapone.
Now my question that I have is because I would say that O from the button is different from both. Do they
Right.
have ones that have
Both, yep. Double-sided. Yep.
Looky
But
there.
me and my wife both don't like pen. We are not a pen, we are in a penless relationship, penetration. So we just use vibrating tools, or, you know, what the good Lord blessed us with.
see?
This is very interesting.
I was the same. I think literally I could probably count on one hand how many times like a girl that I've been with has you know, put on a strap-on. One hand. Like it's just not, I think that there might be relationships, you know, I guess maybe if you're dealing with like a touch me not, or like, I don't know, but I
Okay,
just,
so I have to.
if you can't use what you actually have and
Touch me not is a lesbian
Not-
woman, or a woman that does not like to be touched. She enjoys and gets her pleasure out of just pleasing her partner.
Yes.
How does that happen?
I mean, they normally, the relationships that work with them are pillow princesses. So pillow princesses are girls that only receive and never give.
Oh my!
Oh, we got so many terms.
I couldn't be like that.
Honey.
Whiteboard. We need a whiteboard.
Yes. We're
Definitely
learning.
a giver and a taker, and you know, I don't know.
I screenshot the page.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It is. It is.
It is.
Definitely. I couldn't. No, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Like, yes, of course, you know, you can, for me, be turned on by doing something, but I can't imagine reaching that height.
Of never wanting anything in return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's times where like people like there's a lot I know women who are like touch me nots that once in long-term relationships and more comfortable have, you know, but they will not allow any type of pen like at all, but have been allowed, you know, women and some of them, you know, might not. Most of the ones that I know that are in long-term relationships that are touch me nots, if that's changed, but it's taken years, like, of being with somebody. I mean, a lot of it sometimes comes from, you know, a trauma. So, you know, you just have to respect that. It's just a little bit different.
I mean, you also have to remember women are designed differently. We are smedulally excited mentally before we are physically, where we literally can get ourselves in the head of the game, but if our head's not in it, we're not experiencing anything that's going down below.
Right.
So we are very much a mentally stimulated being, where if they're into it and they're happy with doing what they're doing to their woman or their partner, they will get off like perfectly fine and be content for a good long while. So you have to think of it that way too. We're wired differently as women. Like, you can't just expect us to be taken out to dinner, not say 2 words, bring us home, and we're going to do the deed and you're going to experience a waterfall. Like, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, you have to get us mentally stimulated first. You have to appeal to that brain of ours that is constantly going in order to...
Right, like, I've never had a one-night stand. I could never do it. It's something that, like I have to be invested to even enjoy anything. Like, I have to be invested in you as a person and be more than just physically attracted to you. I have to be mentally attracted to you.
I get that.
Like, if your man pisses you off all day, right? And I'm saying man, any partner. If your partner pisses you off all freaking day, and then they're like, hey, baby, and they want to roll over and start doing things, you're like, no, I'm mad at you. Like, my head's not in it. You might be okay, but I'm not okay, and I'm not doing it. I have a headache. I'm
right. You wake up to that thing. Right.
So somebody explained to me, I definitely experienced that a lot in my past relationship. And it was almost like if I didn't just give in, then I was going to deal with the physical aspect of it.
Right.
And I never considered myself smexually abused, but I was informed that is what that is.
Oh, yeah. I just learned that I was also, but I didn't even realize it at the time. I was forced into a situation by manipulation, because if I didn't do it, then I was going to face repercussions for not doing it. So I completely get it. And I didn't know that. Literally, me and Danny just came to, she's like, you were assaulted. Like, can we just get that straight, that you did not do that you were assaulted. So, hello, trauma. And I'm like, oh, well, I still don't look at it as trauma, and I'm sure it is, but it doesn't wield me in a way that I'm going now in my life. But I think that it's really just the fact of, if you're not mentally in it, and when we were going through those things, we were faking it, right, miss? Like, we were faking it. We had to pretend like we were enjoying it, that we were having a great time, and they may have been doing all the right things, but we were not there mentally. And it's because we are wired differently. Our minds were not in it.
Correct. Yeah, no, you're correct. You're correct.
So women are just wired differently. And
somebody just said that they have never denied their husband. Girl, mad respect to you.
Oh, I love that for you. I seriously do, and I'm not being facetious. I love that for you. 100%. I most definitely have. My ex-husband got denied all the time. I mean, but for obvious reasons. So
yeah. I definitely have been I'm tired. Maybe tomorrow.
If you have any more questions, we love answering them. I love information lives too.
I did not, and I feel bad that, because I love Leah. She's always been super nice to me. She found out I was listening to her live, and she came in, and we had I've always liked Leah, and I feel bad because it was definitely not to offend anyone or anything like that. But I did have questions.
It's only because that's the way that KP tried to portray it in your box, and even when you tried to explain it, and at that point I was in my own world and couldn't even fucking think about that. But anytime you tried to explain it, she cut you off and wouldn't let you explain exactly what you meant. And no matter what, she tried to continue to set your narrative into a negative manner, even though I rewatched it after. Actually, I rewatched it today, and I was like, how could anyone say that that's like a negative question? Like, because she has genuine questions. Like, I don't feel like
even
that.
if it was an intentional button pushing question, it still was not taken across widely if you read and knew the whole context. Like, if you were able to read into the whole storyline of what was happening as a woman married to a masked woman, I did not be like, oh my God, Missy, that's so fucked up. Like my wife, blah, 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 is not trying to be a man. I never once thought that.
As a
It just
woman that
flew by.
only used to sleep with femmes, I'm telling you that I understand. It literally took genuinely loving somebody and it being different for me to be able to see past that. It wasn't something that was just like, oh, like whatever. But like I said, the feminine qualities still have to be there. Like I can't do the, like, you're not my daddy. Like that shit's weird. Okay. But like, I don't like women who want to be called daddy. Don't do it. I don't like it. It's not cute. Like just, ugh. I don't like it.
Something else that I touched on that I was super confused about is she was saying that Jessa's husband was her husband.
See, Nan, I told you I heard that yesterday.
We were talking about that earlier. Right. So did
And
she
I
actually
definitely
say
have
that?
questions about that. If that is
Yes.
the case, like if she is, you know, if they're all having a thing together, like I have, I guess maybe more so about the husband, because I don't foresee a man, you know, wanting to sleep with a woman that is masculine. That doesn't make much sense to me. Not saying it doesn't happen, because I'm sure it does, but yeah, she yeah, and that was part of the topic too.
Yes, I did.
They do what? Wait a minute. They do what?
Well, it's actually, I feel like, a more of a challenge for a lot of men to get masculine women.
You know what she didn't show?
You don't see KP as masculine?
KP is not masculine.
You get hit on by men all the time? Really? Hold on, wait a minute.
That's Pickle. That's Kelly's old lady.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't,
She's
but KP
very
is not
masked.
masculine. KP is very feminine in real life. Don't let that, the way that she comes in here like, I'm a fucking
She comes to
girl.
me off as a
The
tomboy,
most
man.
feminine girl, like fucking mask you've ever seen.
Is she tomboyish though? That's what I find she's like.
No, like, man, if that bitch had a spider in the fucking shower with her, she's calling me to fucking somebody to come and get the fucking spider. Like,
Well, that could be any female. Like, I'm scared to death.
no,
All
like
them freaking
screaming
things.
like a girl, okay? Like, she's very feminine. She sits with her legs crossed, feminine.
Now hold on. What did she say? All I remember is that it was her husband too.
Oh,
Did she
and
say something else?
she talked to the husband, and that was it. What you just said.
I don't know. Cheryl's making me feel like there was something else.
Teresa, I don't know if I have a type. Like, honestly, like, because I've been with femmes, I've been with stems, I've been with mask presenting. Like, it really for me is the person that you are.
Then the husband's cousin came in here and said he was sleeping with them both. That did happen too. But yeah, last night.
No, she asked if he was sleeping with both of them, right? Or did she say he was?
Now I don't remember. Nah, I don't remember. You late. We did, because we just got schooled on that, love and sense. We just totally got schooled on that.
She asked. Okay. There she is. She
I
asked.
love me a good
Okay,
stem.
thank you,
though.
thank you.
That is, I do love me a good stem. Like, you girly girl, but you, oof.
Hey,
Okay.
Taylor.
Bestie, do you want to address them screenshots really quickly just so we don't have shit
Yeah.
flying?
I was going to say we went, yeah. Yeah.
This is about to present is crazy, you guys. It is not true. That's why I asked Miss to address it.
Ooh, she talking about my husband?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is that?
That's Spread Love, that weird ass girl. Somebody needs to contact her parents or whoever has
Isn't that Brittany Kavanaugh?
yes, whoever she is. If y'all know her parents or whoever has control or what is it
Hi,
called?
Brittany, let me see what you look like. That's what I want to know.
Okay, so let me
I want to see what you look like. So I feel like that would be just somebody that is confused, Pickle. Or maybe they don't have a preference. I don't know.
Brittany.
He tried messing with me 3 months ago.
And he's
Now, if he really did, honey, let me see what you look like. See if I'd be willing to let you in.
No, it's Brittany Kavanaugh.
You want me to send you a picture?
Insert.
Yeah. What do they look like?
That's not. You don't want that.
If you could just close your eyes and envision.
So somebody make this make sense. And I've always said, Jessica's a beautiful girl. I will never take that away from her. If you truly think that when I went to him discussing would he, whatever, and the answer has always been the same, no. You really think that cheating would be the thing that he would do?
dumb.
When he could literally have a parlay up in the bed?
And literally his wife be okay with it?
So I really feel like Missy needs to see a picture of Brittany because I really want to see her reaction.
It don't even make no sense.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I just started again.
Lord have mercy.
I really want to see her reaction.
not be there. You know what I mean? Like I've got to.
Joey, you got something to tell us.
Nan went to get it, I think.
Now, baby, you was hitting on old Brit Spread Love 3 months ago. Literally 3 months ago was when I was trying to talk him into letting Jessica hang out. Right? Is that not the same time frame?
Pretty sure it is. She's here. Is she?
Girl, give me the deets. And what you look like?
Where?
She came in Charlie's live and said for you to tell him to stop texting her and got blocked.
Oh my God.
Is she here, really?
I don't know. I can't see the guest, in the guest thing, but I can see the
Incoming,
top.
Missy. Incoming.
You was trying to get it without me? Now my feelings is hurt. Oh, well, still.
She's not in the top list, Missy.
Superior said, yep, I got a picture because it's Joey's pic on her profile, I guess.
Oh my God.
I don't care if she got Joey's pic on the profile.
Joey might. Shoot.
Well,
Ooh.
That's very
Girl,
filtered.
stop.
That's very filtered compared to the picture I saw.
so he wouldn't do it to Jessa, but he gonna do it to you behind her back when he could have had us both.
I can't.
know you lying.
Now, Nan, where'd you find that nice picture?
She sent another one. I just grabbed one.
Look, he said he's not into barnyard stuff. Joey, I can't stand you.
Joseph. Now you better stop texting that girl. Yeah, she said my husband was messaging her. Yeah, I'll show it again. She said he tried messing me. Ooh, Lord.
Messing you.
Messing with me.
He tried messing with me 3 months ago. And then there's another one. Hold on.
That girl needs to be locked up with RT.
And he is cheating on her now. Joseph, if you don't bring her in this bed right now, not her, but whoever you cheating with.
I'm waiting.
Well, it's how dare you have the option to have multiple and only have one at a time? The fuck?
Share the wealth.
Ortiz gonna have her box in 10 minutes. Somebody said.
Golly. She probably does. I really don't
RT
know that
knows
person.
her. RT sends her stuff and vice versa.
Jessa will make her some messages. Ryan's wifey. Jessa will get right on her little cricket, and because she's messaged my husband before, so yeah, she'll make her some messages.
Like I'm just saying, I like to eat. Can't have one out eating me. Oh my God.
Joseph, stop it.
He said, I can't have one out eating. Oh my goodness.
I think so. Yeah, Jessa will make her some.
Miranda, Joey's cheating on Miss.
With spread love.
Well, she's spreading the love, all right.
I'm about to put the other box me.
Lots of love.
She has really harassed my group of friends and made threats towards us all. I'm sorry, Jelly Bean.
Yeah, like she, from what I've been told, she's like, she needs to be in a
permanent 5150.
Yes.
I have heard that too, that
she needs permanent mental housing.
Yes, she needs to be a roommate with RT.
Oh, got it.
But she's clinically
what happened?
clinically insane.
Oh, she harassed damn Ashley too?
Look, Kendall's comment, because she just made me choke on my sun kiss.
Not the sun kiss.
My drop-in water thing.
It don't even make no sense though, because like bringing someone into the relationship is something that I've definitely mentioned a few times. And I'm not just talking just to have fun with. I would totally be the front type of girl. Like, we can both cook, we can both clean, we can have fun.
There you go, Joey.
That's all you, baby.
I even got the pearl necklace, Joey, waiting for you.
Look, I can get her number. You want me to get her number?
Oof.
Blow that picture. What?
Blow it up.
Put Nan in the big box is what they're saying, bestie.
Oh, okay.
Oof. We could have gone with the...
We could have dealt... Bitch, you need bigger glasses for your face.
I be rocking the pearls, waiting on Joey.
Oh my God.
I want to add some pearls to her necklace. Oof.
I think Lindsay misunderstood what I said. She said that's how relationships is. I'm talking about 3 people in the relationship, not just 2. He's not game.
Dre said, never mind.
But he's messaging this girl.
Somebody said, is that a man? I don't...
Well, she identifies as a woman.
You know what? I could, Kim.
Somebody said
But
the smallest part for a reason.
okay, let me say, I'm almost 100% positive I could. Him and I have never done it before. I've done it previously. I am not jealous, and there's something about. Look, I'm about to make a joke on myself. I wouldn't be in the corner, but I mean, I guess it's kind of like watching a film. I enjoy watching a film. And I think that I think that I would enjoy it.
That you want to act it out.
What he's capable of, and I love women are beautiful, and I think that I would enjoy to see that. Yes, I do. Not with that.
Did everyone see that the only video that she posted today was a video because she took offense to my comment about her contracting? So that's the only video she posted, was her doing some contracting back in 1952, which she used to clock a W-2.
That don't look like a whole lot of contracting, though, Nan. That looks like maybe she was building something small.
Oh Lord, we got another candidate, Joseph.
Oh,
Golly.
put her back up, Nance, in case Joey wants to see.
Joseph.
I took a screenshot.
Found this gym the other day.
Oh, okay. So I took your comment wrong, Lindsay. I thought you were. I took it wrong. See, I love it. I think that's amazing.
She's pretty.
This is why she's not worried about Jessa's bumps, because she be getting a burn on bumps.
She's trying to get some of her own.
She's trying to mix bumps and see what kind of bumps they can get together.
Bumpty, bumpty.
You hear me, bestie?
When
A lot of my
you
comments.
get,
The last one got me in trouble.
ugh.
We dealing with the last one. She started a whole madness and mess. Let me follow that girl. Where'd you go, girl?
Mandy, she's pretty too.
Yeah, girl. Whew.
I can buy myself flowers. I don't know why that's the only song that comes to my head.
I tried really hard though with the last one. I did.
Right, gonorrhea, syphilitis type fucking hurt bitch.
Golly.
And she got good looking
Girl, her
eyes.
name is Spread Love, not Spread Bumps.
Ain't it, Sierra? Golly.
And she got, girl, she is pretty.
Danny. This is the girl that says that my husband is cheating on me with her. He was messaging her 3 months ago.
That's
3 months ago when I was
funny.
trying to get Jessa to, or, trying to get him to be okay with Jessa coming. He wouldn't let Jessa come, but he's hitting this one up.
Danny, that's Brittany Kavanaugh.
That's the Spread Love best friend.
That's RT's daughter.
Stop.
Look, best friend, look.
Look, Joey, what the hell is that?
Joey said this got a better chance of getting it.
Stop it.
Listen, if we fighting it, she don't wear them boots, she ain't shit.
Oh, goodness.
Them things look like something that would kill a roach in a corner.
And she said this from Halloween. Bitch, that's before Halloween. That's October 27th. How you dressing up for Halloween before Halloween?
Is it? That's KP.
So did she really say she was ghostwriting for Kane Brown? Does anybody have proof of that?
Yes, I put it on everything that I love. That is literally what she tells women to get women in bed. I'm not kidding. I'm not making that up. She literally said it last night. That's all Leon's got on me that I lied about, is that I lied and said I ghostwrite for Kane Brown.
That is really KP, y'all. It is KP.
Bruh, she looked like a roach in she looked like a roach in the corner. Oh,
She didn't deny it last night. She sure didn't.
Why
She said it when she went into her own box that's all I got on her, is that she wrote that she lied and said she ghostwrites for Kane Brown.
What do you say, Tara?
You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me? Why she? You know the Despicable Me, the Despicable Me,
Gru.
the man.
Gru.
Why she look like the Ozempic knockout
Bitch,
version?
hold up. I'm about to put it up. Hold up. Side by side.
I look me
I
like
was
a little
thinking
Indian.
Jeffree
You know what I'm
Star
saying? She look
in
like
an emo stage.
no. She look like. Hold on. She look
said the
like. You know who
Ozempic.
she look like? She look like Jim Carrey and Lemony Snickets. That's what she look like. Let me go get them pictures.
Oh my god.
Yes, Gru.
Jen, back up. Let me get Joey to tell me no first.
to be fair, Xannies affect memory. Have you reacting slow and messes with comprehension? Which you might want to get off of them. Oh my god. Now that's
It's a little big on top. That's cute though. I mean, she
Have
could
y'all
be.
not listen? If y'all pay attention, and she still got it up, but she had a video up at one point, and she literally had a white shirt on, and like she ain't like most studs and got no tatas. She got tatas, but the problem is they literally like fold over, like like they like fold over, like a fucking uterus that or uterine, not uterus, a fucking like a puppy that just got done, a dog that just got done lactating. I don't know the fucking.
Stop it.
What? I'm dead ass. I can't make this shit up.
So you saying?
Wait,
So you
say
saying
that
if
again?
she bent over, they would look like torpedoes?
Yeah, like they
They're
like
like
they
our
small, they small, but it looked like a dog that just got done lactating and their milk dried up.
Tara, you got that picture, that one? I damn deleted it. I deleted all my good stuff.
I'm talking about the one in the tank top.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, but listen, that's so cute. So KP could be Guru. Is that his name?
I don't even know. I ain't never watched none of these movies.
And Jessica
Yes.
could be a minion. It's so fluffy.
Danny said Jesus has left the chat. What the fuck?
You might want to stay, Danny, and start praying.
Girl, the last time I showed them, I got the goob. I'm not showing them. I showed them already, and I got the goob. So, did she ever go live?
Who, KP?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her.
No, I really did. As soon as I put
No, that's why I said the only
it's a
thing that
picture
she.
of a dog, and because it looks not healthy, they got me for animal cruelty.
Right.
I'm not showing it. As soon as I put it up, they got me. I'm not gonna put it up.
Oh,
Went
I
live
remember.
with Des and played that recording.
The only thing that she did get in Des box, but she did not put up the videos that she was supposed to put up, like the one of me and Archie's box saying that.
She went live and showed Joey's charges.
Yeah,
And then said that I denied them. Like, bitch, clearly you have not been around for a hot minute. You are number 25 to talk about this topic.
But
Damn,
where's
more
the
than
video
25.
of me and Archie's box saying that Jessa essayed me? Where's the video? Where's the screenshots of me saying that I make fake messages? Where's these things that she was going to prove me a liar? Her whole chat was over there calling me a liar. Where are these things?
Right. I mean, I get it. She can't. So she's so foolish. Like, how are you TikTok famous and don't know that when you make a new account, even if you hit the 1,000 or whatever it is to go live, you have to wait to go live. Like, you can't just go live.
Also, Bessie, did you know you got 30% of our gifts?
So hold on now, wait a minute. Something of that did get proven. I remember when Danielle was in the box. I don't remember why the topic got brought up. But I did go screenshot. I might still have it because I don't remember if that was after I deleted things. But it does show that you get a percentage of it. But I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I really am. 9 times out of 10, I let people in the box because, I'm nice, and sometimes I have a hard time saying no, but sometimes I get aggravated because I can't even be getting a word in edgewise on my own live. I promise you, the little bit of coins that I may get from it, which I didn't make that rule, but yeah, no. I sat in my own lives. I wouldn't even let nobody in the boxes for a long time because I like to focus on the chat. But we do it a little differently now. Yeah, but I don't remember how much it is, but I do remember Danielle bringing it up, and I was like, I know that I don't feel like that's true. But then I went and looked on one of the, breakdowns or whatever it is, and it does show that you get something. I just
Yeah, it
don't.
was like a new update a while back.
It ain't no 30%. I know
Hold on,
that.
though. It is 30%. So you remember, does anyone remember when KP went live and said she was going live to defend Christina? And she made Christina come get in her box instead of Christina going live herself and KP getting in Christina's box? It's
Oh,
because
and she got
KP was kept telling everyone to gift Christina. She made 30% of that.
that. She had gotten like over 200,000.
Correct. So
200,000
just saying,
diamonds.
while they're running their mouth about you, she knows that and literally intentionally went live and intentionally told people to gift her in her live because she knew that she wouldn't be the one to be able to collect on that. So the answer was collect the 30% by having Christina come jump in her box.
Wow.
Wow.
Huh.
So, also, what about all the money she got for them rehab visits that she never attended?
So see, she tried to bring that up yesterday and say, I did go. No, you didn't. The first time you collected, it was like $3,800. You did not go at all. You took that money and said you were using that to pay your bills. The next time you went live, she collected like, oh God, I mean, I think it was close to fucking $8,000. And then last night she went on and said her insurance paid it. So I'm confused.
I just want to say that's how we found out about the people in the box getting the 30%. Can you see me? What?
I want to explain it, but go ahead.
How we found out about the people in the boxes, if they get gifted, the host gets it. Because if you remember, when I went to jail the last time, Lala wouldn't battle Allie. She only wanted Allie in her box to get gifted because she got some of the money. We found that out afterwards. Lala pocketed more money. She wouldn't battle my daughter. She just
Okay,
wanted
it isn't 30%, but it is a percentage.
It is a
Yeah,
percentage.
it's a big percentage, but it's not 30.
Well, whatever it was, but that's we found out after because she was bragging about how she made money off of my daughter being in her box. That's how I found out about it.
And I was like, oh wow. And I remember I went and looked at it and screenshotted it. It was one night Danielle
I think you were the one. I think you were the first one that blew it out. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go back.
So the way that it works is
The host, the people that host and you come in and, you do the box battles, they did that for all those people that were doing that because the host was like hosting all these people and weren't getting anything out of it. So they get a percentage of whoever's in their box.
that makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's not, I don't think it's 30%, but it is like when I used to do the box battles, I would say like if it was normally, if I was doing my own battles, say it was $100 I'd make in my own live. But when I was in someone else's, I get like 80 or 85 or something like that.
Correct, Kendall. So I'll get some of Nan's 24 diamonds. I'll probably get 5 of them. I don't
You ain't getting none of my 7.
I am, girl. I am.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Miranda. God, I hate the way my damn washer sounds. RT's live. Where at, y'all? Where's she live at?
Alaska?
Anyone know of season 2 of Fandy and... Oh, my God. We've been waiting on them all day, honey. Ooh, Diane, you giving me a diamond? Honey, did you see that girl that was in here talking to me?
Oh, uh-oh.
You got an interstellar? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Yeah, that one, Kim.
Yeah, Joey, your wife got a
Oh, you see her, honey? Hey, Shelby.
Yeah, Joey, your wife got a
She said this one. What you doing, RT?
Hey, Shelby. Can you ask Chelsea about this, please?
What is this? What you doing, RT?
Chelsea
She said no.
shared Miranda's nudes earlier.
Y'all did. Hold on, I got
You
some
did.
proof. Hold on,
You
I got
did.
some
You
proof.
lying bitch. You did. You lying cunt.
Her own chat. Snapchat.
Easy, killer, easy.
Hold on, I got did. Hold on. Did.
TikTok shop. TikTok shop. TikTok shop. We love you very much.
Miranda screen shared her screen and Jessa screenshotted
We
it.
didn't know. That girl's too skinny to be Miranda in my mind.
Now that's fucked up.
Screen shared her screen.
RT, you a bitch.
Yeah, but she shared her own tatas. Nobody shared that. No.
Just like Jessa shared her own hoo-ha, right?
Through the group call. Miranda shared her own pictures. Yeah. No.
Just like Jessa shared her own hoo-ha, right?
So exactly, but since Miranda wants to complain, are you gonna let me talk or are you gonna talk over me? Because I'm not doing this.
What? It's a damn leg.
Miranda's mad that this wound up on a green screen. It was shared in a private chat, wasn't it?
We don't know where y'all shared it to. Hey, where's Miranda? Miranda, send me. I know I have it in my camera roll already, but can you send me? I know you've sent it to me already, where they were sharing it.
Started long after people started earning money in a box. So Train just got up there and lied on Lala again and said that
No, she didn't, bro.
No, she didn't.
It. Oh my god.
RT, you sound like a moron.
call your ex-bestie out on
Fucking dumbass.
That is literally when I proved it.
Really?
Yes, really.
Started at a different time than when Train was collecting money for jail. So how did Lala steal money from her at a time when
Somebody go tell me when that update happened. Can somebody go get that proof for me when that update happened?
Lala stole money?
Where the creator gets. Where's Danny at?
When Train went to jail.
It
Lala
wasn't the
stole
scaled
money
rewards.
with Missy's teeth, too.
It wasn't the scaled rewards. That's not when it happened.
Danny, can you
Miss, you don't never get no gifts and don't know nothing.
before scaled rewards came out? I mean, fuck, we gotta hear this.
Not a year less.
I don't. It literally says in my door, keep your fucking money in your wallet.
Yes.
I don't. It literally says in my door, keep your fucking money in your wallet, Missy. I don't want it.
Oh, you only take it when you're stealing from Santa?
Can you explain how
RT, can you explain to the world why you ain't bought your son a plane ticket yet? Can you explain to the world why you want everybody to drag Joey for being a registered sex offender, but your son raped his stepbrother and stepsister? Can you explain that, RT? We curious. Why you keep talking about Joey, RT? We want to know about you, your family member. Your little.
All I want to know is why
that
was
story
up in
she
the chat
brought.
until he gave her the boot, and she thought he was great and defending him and all the
Uh-huh.
things. And then as soon as he was like, "Look, you crossed the line and you got to go."
And then he was back a nasty registered sex offender. RT, no.
You guys are going to make her
Question.
manic.
Wait, RT, why do you think it's okay to sit there last night and drag Joey, RT?
Billy and them that
Oh, she turned me off. Darn it.
Now I admit it. I said, "Wait, no. RT, you got them calls. Go tell her to play them calls and see who was doing what."
When did TikTok start paying host for people in their boxes gifts?
and then we have to go talk about my son because we open that box in this
You talk about her daughter.
My son is still in school. Train school is not out yet.
For
He'll
3
be
years?
locked up soon.
For 3 years, he go to year-round school. He wasn't off for Christmas.
Next month.
Why your son touching on little girls and boys, RT? He like you. He been hearing you offering yourself to children, so that's what he's doing.
I have recorded this because there are
What?
lies that were told.
We sticking together. We sticking together. Mm-hmm.
Why would it be so hard for you to understand?
Ooh.
Trying to find.
It was
I
hilarious. It was hilarious to talk about Joey last night. It's not so funny when we talk about someone you love, huh? And before somebody says train, don't be talking about her child. She out the window, baby. That out the window.
You literally that day had who tried to force herself into your
Yeah,
marriage.
she said that to me.
There it is. I think I found it, Miranda.
It just really goes to show, Missy, that like you got called.
So it's actually RT.
Texting me.
Something that none of you realize.
That's
okay?
it's you.
That's me. She sent unsolicited pictures to me. I sent that to you. That's me.
That's right.
I called Alabama and gave the police I did the red on that before I sent it to you.
So again, the way that this was gotten was Jessa recorded. Jessa then gave all this stuff to RT, and I'm assuming RT screenshotted and sent it to Tara, trying to figure out whose chi-chis they were.
Mm-hmm.
Jessa sent it all.
She did. She did. She sent plenty around.
With Amelia and T, because you were dragging them. Why do you not like? You keep cherry picking.
Yes, Missy, I looked and I do have noodles of her.
It was Miranda for several.
But so I feel like the certain picture matters.
I didn't know she was that thin.
Because I have two different shots.
So I don't have that, but
it don't look too bad. The other one, it looks like she scraped that bitch across concrete.
Why are you collecting
Yeah, I have the top.
body parts?
What are you saying, Judge Terry? Everybody put hearts in the chat. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thank you.
How did Lala?
It was a year ago. 1 year ago, TikTok started doing that.
Rewards did not exist on this app.
It did, Mandy. I'm not lying to you. It looks like she scraped it, like it looks swollen. It looks red. It's got a little bit of bumps on the top.
That's what it was.
That's what it looked like.
You're not lying. I have it.
40%.
She sent it to me. She was like, I'm going to send it. Well, she kind of covered it, but she.
So she ain't covered nothing. She sent me that whole spread. The whole spread. Her laying naked in the bathtub. Then it was just a picture of her legs wide open, you know, with the goodies in the middle. And then it was one.
The man got the unsolicited too.
They were unsolicited. You may ask a question.
Nasty.
They really were. So again, the way that conversation happened is my husband broke his shoulder. He was not working. I made a joke like, Lord, if things don't get better, I'm going to have to start me a spicy page. She went into saying that, you know, you can do X, Y, and Z. You can post pictures like this. It doesn't have to be like this, da, 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 da. And I was like, I didn't know that you had one. She did. And Chelsea was like, show us. She's got the call recorded. RT has the same call. Nobody wants to play it.
Funny that Sherry
where Chelsea is the one that asked for the pictures of the spicy.
Hey, Missy, in a second, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. In a second, T and Kissin are going to come to your box. Can you just let them up because they're going to say exactly and show where. Up because they're going to say exactly and show where. Up because they're going to say exactly and show where Jessa, the video I was looking for last night.
That's fine.
Before scale boards were even in existence.
So where was I?
Do those things.
So as she was sent, she sent about 10 pictures in a group chat. I will say the majority of them were the top half or covered on the bottom half, but not much. She sent 2 privately to me. The first set was of her behind, like just a like the phone onto the bottom, and then of her bent over where you could see booty and vajayjay. That was the first set. Then a couple days later, I'm live, and she sent me the spread bald eagle that looked like she scraped it on concrete, and a picture of her naked in the tub while I was live, as she was saying that she was coming to my house.
Because she wanted to see your facial expression.
And yes, that was why she did it, because she sent them while I was live because she wanted to see my expressions. And she did that to Lala before too, not with that type of situation. It was, I forget, she told Chelsea to, or was it Chelsea? I don't remember. But she was trying to get Lala upset about something, and she had somebody go say something so she could see the expression. She's all about a damn expression.
Miranda. It was Miranda.
Miranda, thank you. I'm sorry.
Boy.
So.
Then an unsolicited, messing around with people and not telling them you got stuff. All illegal.
Talked about, like, what else I did that.
Damn. Must suck to be a dirty bitch. Nasty.
Did she ever answer me? Did she answer me if she got her son a plane ticket yet while she's sitting there talking to my daughter? We got questions, RT. Don't you worry.
I think she said it won't none of your business.
Oh, what my business? Well, I guess we just have to wait till he turns 18, get them little records, just like I got Gabe's records. Huh, that you thought was sealed but wasn't sealed.
What's in the past?
You know her mod?
I don't know if you said something else to the person that said that you was asking a question. All I see is what's in the past. The past is the past. He can't help that.
She told me that I essayed her lying about it and lying about some guilt. Okay? At the bottom. Girl, you got up in that box and you said that you had Jessa saying all of that.
Who's she talking to?
Jessa said it, and she was going to play me a phone call but didn't have a call that said that? Yeah. What Jessa actually said about you was you creeped her the fuck out, recording her while she was sleeping. Girl, bye, stay gone, you effing liar.
That was also
Right there,
the week
Nan.
she was zanned out.
You don't need the video.
Jessa was the one that recorded Nan while Nan was sleeping because Jessa gave me those pictures. I have those pictures where she was recording Nan while Nan was asleep, saying that Nan was passed out on pills.
Fucking liar, Nan.
I can't even see what she got. Let me screenshot it.
Just one of the many
She wanted
lies
to know
over
why
there today.
Joey
I'm still
was brought
here,
up by RT.
though, wondering why and how Lala stole
I don't know why.
30% from Allie in her box before scaled rewards. I have
This
got to have an
going through the
explanation.
Meek and T thing. Me and Justin
They
was
don't
clearing
have
up.
one. They started screaming
Not
about
the
her
deflection,
under
RT.
the sun, except for addressing that complaint. I don't think court works that way.
So again,
Is that spread love?
recording who's sleeping.
Yeah, that's the same pictures. The person
Like,
trying to get a
explain
box.
it.
You ain't getting in my box talking about my husband messaging you. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I promise you, if he wouldn't let Jessa get it, you ain't getting it.
Crow today because of some shit she said in anger against Jessica.
That person needs a straight jacket.
Who has a?
Cause she over here trying to act. It is spread love. I know it is. It took me a
Hey
second.
girl, your mama's on live. Go see her.
Somebody's life and cooter that you wouldn't have put yourself in that fucking first place to sit and judge somebody on the internet. And now that you understand a little bit more,
Aw.
maybe you should do some research
Nikki, thank
before
you.
running your fucking mouth on the internet. You
She
know,
needs a grippy sock
it seems
vacation.
like somebody has
So then why is
suggested
that your picture?
Don't fucking know who.
Why is that your picture? Your capacity ain't gonna be no excuse here, honey.
No.
Stupid hair dye.
Thank you, Charlie.
And hey, Nan, while you're busy with like all that shit that you're calling herpes, I suggest you look up psoriatic arthritis because that's my diagnosis.
Well, that is definitely not your diagnosis. You're a liar.
Here, we'll look at that picture just for the
But
one
you can
time.
call it a herpes all you want. It's not going to change the effect of the treatment.
Okay, fine. It's a pipe burn. You fucking bitch.
Biologic, because my daughter got that too. That's what her arthritis is. It's actually not rheumatoid. It's psoriatic. Yeah.
It's a pipe burn.
Psoriatic. And if you look up real close here, you'll see that my skin is actually scarred.
It's probably because you picked it.
Right here.
That's why it's scarred, because she picked at it.
Why is it scarred up here? And not.
Girl, herpes moves underneath your nose. You might want to go look.
Why is it here and white and discolored under my nose? Herpes don't grow under the nose. They grow on mucous membranes.
That's a pipe burn.
I hate to break it to you, but when a herpes bump pops on your lip, it can spread to anywhere around.
Right? And when you're being dragged across the internet, being called a scammer and you didn't scam nothing, yeah, it tends to get a little stressful.
You remember it was RT who told, hold on, I'm sorry.
Right here.
These damn comments were wrong so last night.
Scalp.
Yes, I do remember that, Miranda.
That match.
I do.
Doesn't that look kind of familiar, Nan? Do I got
RT, all you do is talk shit.
Psoriasis. Now that's psoriasis. No, it's psoriasis.
Is that herpes? Is that?
It's psoriasis.
No, it's fucking psoriatic arthritis.
I'm not letting you have no bouts.
How is
The hands, the head.
she's saying that stuff on her lip and nose is arthritis?
Every fucking thing, right?
Oh, hey, just are you mad at me too, Ashley? Because somebody told me that you was mad at me too.
You're not a vet tech, Nan. You're sitting there worried. Did you hear? Was it Chelsea?
Hey, Amanda.
It doesn't look like KP built anything big. It's a whole fucking house. On the video.
Now I don't remember.
It's a whole house.
I feel like.
What do you live in? Your mama's house? They have a PhD in everything.
Now I'm running on not very much sleep. So be patient with me.
We learned nothing about
I'm pretty sure the whole situation, I do want to ask, why was it being discussed? Why was the conversations we were having on Mrs. Live? How come nobody came and asked us like where the pictures came from or anything like that?
Oh, okay.
That's what I was saying earlier, Misty.
She would never speak that.
Like if
maybe I worded it wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a whole bunch of people in here.
Answer as to how.
Okay, so it wasn't what was said on your live that was really pointed to that way. So I kind of felt bad for KP because I felt like KP was not kind of like, I feel like she was, if she wants to be with her, then okay, be with her, but just leave the other people alone out of it. Don't worry about what everybody else is saying. So I was kind of worried about KP because, me and KP have a history, okay?
I do know
Whether
that.
I agree with everything she does or not. So I called her myself and I was just like, hey, like if you want to be with Jessa and she makes you happy, be with her. Like do that. If that's what you want to do, be with her. If that's what makes you happy, and fuck what everybody else has to say. Just leave the app alone for right now if that's what you want to do.
And I said just that in my live.
Because at the end of the day, I know how it is when people do that. I've been in that same situation where people attack your relationship. So I was worried about her. So really, to be honest, I was only calling her to be like, hey, but I did put in there that, hey, I do know that I had a call with Des and a picture was sent that they said looked like her, but it was a Google pic.
So you're wrong there.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I don't know where.
That's what we were told. That's what we were told in the call. So
Amber Lynn, I don't know if she's still in the chat. She was asking questions about a friend of hers, and was it normal for it to hang this way? And I'm like, what? I got questions. So she went and found a Google image that she felt depicted what she was saying, and that was what was sent.
Yeah, I understand that. I didn't know. So that's the only type of picture that I knew about.
Okay.
When I talked to KP, that's the only thing that I knew. So I said, hey, yeah, like we had a call about this. And I do know that the live during that live, I did kind of click in semi because Des was in the live, and you know, of course, that time we were all cool. So I came in the live too, and Jessa was being spoke on. So what was told to us kind of made us feel like, okay, like, yeah, that's probably right then. That's right. But we all expressed in the call that was a Google pic. That was not somebody's actual stuff. Like, that's a Google pic.
Okay, like so, and just logically, okay.
Yeah,
so,
like
so when Des
I was
came
just
in here the other
thinking.
night, I asked her to be an unbiased person to look at it to say if I'm lying or they're lying. That was what I asked. So if I had already sent her a picture, why would I have even asked her that?
I mean, I got my friend on the call to actually show the picture, and it was like, KP was like, no, that's like nothing about it. So it was clearly not about Jessa. Okay. KP cleared that up on the call today. Like, it was not like,
okay.
It was not like that. This is just us speaking and how we took it.
Okay.
KP recorded me. Okay, let me get down to the rest of it of how this happened.
Okay.
KP recorded my conversation. So me and KP don't really feel like we have to record conversation. So when she called me back and told me, hey, I recorded your call, I just wanted you to know, I felt some type of way. So I was like, this is why. And she snapped out because I was like, that's why you don't have loyal people in your corner, because this is what the fuck you do. I said, I can go on that live and say exactly what I said to you or to whoever, not you. I was speaking about Des. That's who I was talking about. So I was like, Des already knows how I feel. So that's kind of pointless because I addressed Des myself. So that's kind of pointless to do that. I can tell Des how I feel myself, and I can tell exactly what happened on the live and the call that I have knowledge of. I can speak about that. I don't need somebody to record my call and go play it for me. I can get in a box myself and say that. So I felt some type of way that KP recorded the call when we were really just trying to look out for her.
And I get that. And I said the same thing. I said,
and because she was talking shit about the situation with Des with me. So she felt the same way I did, and then automatically went to contact Des, and like, we can't fucking speak to her ourselves, or we can't fucking say something to her ourselves to start a big fucking ruckus, which was fine. Like, Des knows I felt some type of way. So it wasn't somebody trying to hide something. But no, it wasn't really it wasn't directed towards you. You just had a live that night before the pic got sent. And I remember you saying something about Jessa in the live. And also, I remember Des getting in the call saying, they're saying this is what that person looks like. And we all said that. We kind of giggled about it. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
did you see the picture? So hers don't look like that. I'm gonna say that it does not look like that at all. That is a completely different person.
Yeah, that's correct.
Amber Lynn.
I don't know anything about Amber Lynn because Desiree, you didn't say nothing to us about Amber Lynn.
You never. I could probably go right now to Reddit.
She did not tell us that you sent that either.
I didn't send it.
I don't remember. I know it was from your live.
It was.
But it wasn't like, she didn't say that, hey, Missy sent this to me, but.
So I'm going to go find a Reddit
But
post.
It wasn't clarified that it was Amber Lynn. Do you get what I'm saying? So, or whoever that chick is. It wasn't clarified that that's who sent it. Do you get what I'm saying? So coming from your live, that's kind of how we took it at the beginning. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do. I could understand where the confusion would come from. I do.
Christy, I don't even know who you are, baby. You've been trying to defend yourself all day. I have you can message me. I don't even know who that is.
Who?
I can only go off of what I heard.
I'm the one that sent it to Des as a joke.
Yeah, I don't know anything about you. That's not what was told to us, though. We were not told that you sent that.
Yeah, I did. I sent it to Desiree as a joke.
So we can't say, what I'm saying is we couldn't say that you did that because we didn't know that.
Oh, I'm not saying anything about what you said. I'm just letting you know that I'm the one that sent it to Des because we were laughing about it. And I said, oh, shit, let me go show Des because she's going to think it's funny. But, yeah, I'm the one that sent it to Des. It wasn't anybody else.
So is this Amber Lynn?
No, this is Christy. But Amber Lynn is
she's been in here today. I don't know if she's still in here.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either. I don't think.
So I'm gonna try to find. There was a Reddit post made about us in that picture that night that it was going on, and they literally made Amber in it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. The situation that KP tried to, the reason KP was going to wanted me to get in her box, but she dragged fucking Desiree. If you want to be honest, that's how the conversation fucking started. That's how it was. It was never nothing about never even nothing about this. And all I said was, I don't want to do that TikTok bullshit, but I will get in your box and say what was told to me. But I'm not going to do the back and forth dragging and all that shit. I told her that.
I'm gonna see if I can share it to Amber. If anybody's got Amber on their friends list, we all share it to her. She was in here earlier. I swear I seen her.
And that whole thing was all blown up with because
KP
of
did
RT and her
KP blew
assumptions.
this situation up today. I mean, which is fine.
And
I'm
yes,
still
she
mad
did.
that she recorded me, so I'm mad about it.
Well, she's with Jessa. She's the queen of recording, just so you know.
You were in my box, Des, when Christy sent it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, well, that's
a couple
all
of other people had wanted to see you.
I'm not mad at you. That's not a situation. But I was just going to clear that up, what was said. I mean, I'm sure there was I think there was a recording today. But, and the main thing I said, and y'all said who it was pertaining to. Who did, Des?
We did.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that.
She was in our live. Like, she was in the box.
That's not what was told to us in the call. That's what I'm saying. That's not what was told to us.
Can you tell us what was told to you in the call, Ashley? Do you mind?
What was told to us, me and my other friend asked, what picture are you talking about? Because she said some stuff just be falling in her phone or some shit. And we were like, yeah, they were talking about Jessa earlier. So everybody knows that there's been pictures showed of Jessa. So we automatically assumed at the beginning that that's who that was. And we asked Des, and Des was even on board with us about the Jessa thing. It was never cleared up that it was somebody else. And then the picture, we seen the picture from Des, and we were like, no, wait, that's a Google pic. We all sat on the call laughing about it, because, I mean, it is ugly. It's not a cute one.
It's definitely not a cute one.
So, I mean, we all giggled about it. Like, it wasn't... Yeah, I thought it was fucking funny, too. I thought it was hilarious, honestly.
So I'm trying to find it.
I can't remember like word for word how our phone conversation went, but I mean that's what it was. That's what it seemed like.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember how long ago it was. Somebody literally made a post about because Amber showed it, if I recall correctly. She put it on the damn green screen.
She did.
God, no.
And then she dropped out of the live, and somebody made a post about it being shown. I was trying to find the Reddit post.
Like what on live today, Train? I seen the recording of me because I seen all that.
He played it on live today. Played what?
Des said April 3rd.